Alright guys, we are a minute late. And I forgot to take my Zycam. Anyways, we're shiny hunting Greninja. I forgot to take my Zycam. I was supposed to at 9:45 and now it's now 12:36, so I might only be taking 3 Zycams today. But I am sick and you guys might be able to hear it more. But I'm not like very sick, but it's my Zycam. You guys remember, stay healthy. Get sick with a cold, I really recommend take Zycam. Also, my damn piercing, my piercing freaking broke. And I can't leave it out. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta open up chat. My piercing broke. I was eating turkey and my piercing broke. So I have to keep it in as much as I can. Like obviously I can't keep it in when I go to bed. Because when I go to bed, like it can I can choke on it in my sleep because it'll just slip out of my mouth. And that's not safe. My phone is acting up. Sorry guys, I'm trying to open up chat. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm fine. I'm barely sick. I'm like literally barely sick. Let's do an audio check. My phone is acting up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna charge this phone? Yeah, I'm gonna charge this phone while let me move the stop streaming button because remember, I tried to, yeah, so as you guys saw, like, my piercing is broken, and, it's just, I have to keep it in my mouth for when I sleep. I have to keep it out when I sleep, because I can choke on it, and then I have to leave it out, as well, when I have to leave it out as well when I'm going to work because I'm gonna be touching my mouth too much and I'm handling people's like groceries and that's kind of gross. Let me turn this down more. I always forget to turn down my TV when I stream and it's annoying because I get this glitch on my TV. I wouldn't mind turning it down like on stream, but I mind because I keep having to unplug my HDMI because the smart TV gets a glitch when I unplug the HDMI. And it just says HDMI undetected while my game was like on there and it's just like over my gameplay and it's distracting. So yeah, let's get it. We are going after Greninja. I'm gonna put on a not a mask. I'm in my room. I'm gonna put on a jacket of some sort. I want to wear a jacket right now, I'm just not sure which one. Oh, here it is. I was wondering what happened to this jacket. Wear this one. The zipper on this one fell off. It's like somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get new piercings on. On Wednesday. And I'm gonna try to get acrylic piercings. They're bad when your mouth is healing, but they're fine when your mouth is no longer healing. And I've been healed for 2 years, and I was looking it up, and one result told me that my mouth could close up in, less than a day, but all the other results I found were like, yo, your mouth is not going to close up after 1 day. It'll take days to it'll take days to like weeks, depending on how healed it is. So it'll probably be weeks. But if it takes days for it to close up after like that much time. Also, guys, hashtag Team FROAKIE. Hashtag Team FROAKIE. Oh man, my stream's like really slow right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this and stuff. And I'm just going live for like 2 hours tonight because I have work, dude. I have work tomorrow, and I'm also under the weather, so I can't be up all night. The reason why I was up later last night is because I was doing my laundry. Damn it. Dude, I found a shiny fletchling over here off stream. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be touching my piercing, I know, guys. It's already 12:42? Damn. I mean, I'm gonna be up till 2:42. That's not a good thing. I should have like streamed earlier. I forgot I was playing a little bit though before stream. I was yeah. I thought the links were shiny. Dude, oh, also, I played Pokemon TCG today. Like, not the app, I played the actual game. The card game. I went to the Super Mall and I played Pokemon trading card game. And it was awesome. And I used my 10-year-old deck. I used a decade-old deck. Or a decade-old deck. A 10-year-old deck. Let's just say that. I used a 10 or 11-year-old deck against a current up-to-date deck. And I took 3 prize cards, but technically I took 2 because Bro knocked himself out to set up on me. So I only got like 2 prize cards. I only took 2 from him technically because he gave me one of his prize cards basically. And once he got all set up, it was over. Bro was running Mega Man Electric, and I was running I found out too that I might sell them, dude. I might have my best friend actually sell some of my cards for me because I'm on Social Security and I can't make them the money. But I have I have 3 of these Primal Groudons, and they're literally worth 200 at the very least. Like if they're like non-graded is 200, and I don't think I want to grade them because it's more work. But I want my best friend to sell them and then give me the money. Because apparently you can't make money like on Social Security. No, you can't grade. I mean, maybe I'll have my best friend grade them and then sell them to me. I don't know. But yeah, the government doesn't like you making money. They don't like you selling things and making money and profiting. They don't like that. So, but yeah, I used my, that deck is so old, and I used it against a modern deck, and I thought it would hold, I mean, it held up pretty well still. Basically, I made a mistake, and I should have grabbed my Mega Lucario or Primal Groudon from when I was using, Karina, whatever, and she makes you, she allows you to draw, like a fighting Pokemon and an item card. And it could be any fighting Pokemon, it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be like, it could be anything evolved, anything mega, anything. And not just like a basic. And I made a mistake and grabbed Landorus because I wanted to be able to, when my Lucario fainted, I wanted to be able to retrieve the energy cards that it had. But I didn't know that Bro's Mega Manectric, the new Manectric card that came out, has this ability that makes it where if you're a basic Pokemon, you don't do any damage. So Mega Manectric capitalizes off of shutting down like basic Pokemon. And I didn't know that. I didn't know what Mega Man actually did, so I made a mistake and didn't, you know, I should have grabbed my Primal Ground or Mega Lucario, but Mega Lucario used like 4 energies. And Primal Groudon used like quite a bit, you know, as well, and I think he also used 4, and I just felt like I couldn't set up on time. So that's why I grabbed Landorus, because like, okay, my Lucario is probably going to get knocked out, and I just gotta set up Landorus, and you have Landorus set up, like, Landorus recover the energies I lose from him. And the next thing you know, freaking bro makes it where I can't do any damage to him. Because my deck is flawed when it comes to that deck, because if you can't run basic, like in that, like their current format, Mega Man X is insane because you can't really run basic Pokemon. In the, you know, you have to basically run stuff that's evolved because he just doesn't want you to do any damage. So yeah, I didn't know that's what it did, and so I realized I made a mistake when it was too late. But it was really cool being able to use like a 10-year-old deck. I'm not a collector anymore. I do not do booster packs. I hate booster packs. I think they're bad. I think Logan Paul is cringe, and I think the booster pack thing going on is cringe, and booster packs are cringe, and whatever. And I think I'm just gonna keep building Dragapult, Dusknoir. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make Mega Gengar, and I'm like, actually, kind of like, no, I kind of don't want to make Mega Gengar. So the guy at the I was talking to was saying that I should do Mega Sharpedo, Mega Gengar deck, because Mega Sharpedo is the main Pokemon in that deck, and Mega Gengar is a support. But I just feel like it's so risky running like 2 Megas in your deck, because they take like 2 prize cards. They do like 2 prize cards, or they do take 3 prize cards, and just running like both Mega Gengar and Mega Manectric is so risky. Or not Manectric, Mega Sharpedo. It's just so risky. I just rather, but I feel like that deck will probably be in rotation longer than Dragapult, Dusknoir. But I feel like I built a deck, you know what I mean? And then I don't have to build a deck for like until like 2 years from now. And I'd rather build a deck that's more like in rotation, whatever the current format is, like 2 years from now. Because I read online that Dragapult Dusknoir will probably be around for like 2 more years. Or probably now, like, oh, that's actually shit. It's actually going to be around for 1 more year, damn it. But, you know, it is what it is. I was being really, like, savvy with collecting my dark cards and stuff, so it's fine. I was going for the lowest prices. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, I don't know, YouTube's really weird about Greninja, guys. YouTube is a little weird about Greninja. YouTube, I guess, doesn't like Greninja. YouTube really liked, excadrill. YouTube really likes Weedle. YouTube loves Weedle for some reason. When I was shiny hunting Weedle in like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, YouTube went insane. There's like Weedle. They're just like Weedle. YouTube loves Weedle for some reason. Oh man, I love my freaking everything, dude. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be alive for like 2 hours, like only 2 hours. Like, I mean, that's not only, that's a good amount, but I just got work tomorrow or today, technically today since midnight. And I just, you know, I gotta be nice. I gotta be good to myself. I'm gonna try to not look at the feelings, because I'm pretty sure if I had to find shiny feelings, somebody would let me know. And it's not gonna disappear. I just want to keep an eye on the Froakie. Because that's what I'm going for. It's just quicker instead of like looking around. Yo, Chaos Live 09 is playing Legends EA right now. Let's go. I've been meaning to hit him up because I reclaimed the shiny Chinchou that I wanted. I reclaimed it. Oh yeah, I have to check out Shaman Juice's YouTube short. I can check it out right now. I don't know if he's uploaded it for the papyrus drawing. My piercing is. I need to stop touching it, dude. My mouth is gonna get so irritated and like, possibly even like infected. I mean, it's not gonna get infected because my piercing healed, you know, but it still could because it's like open. It's, you know. But I don't want the hole to close up, and I can't do anything about it tomorrow because I have work. So what I'm gonna do, and it's like they said it takes days for it to completely close up. So what I'm gonna do is like I think I'm gonna wake up early on Wednesday. I'm not gonna wake up early. I'll wake up like 11 on Wednesday, but I'm gonna wake up earlier. Like I'm already on an earlier schedule, so I'll probably wake up by 11 anyways. But I'm gonna try to like the first thing I do when I wake up is I'm gonna put my piercing in my mouth. Just gotta keep it in there, cause yeah, but I have to take it out for like 6 hours when I go to bed. Or 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours or 5 hours when I go to bed, and then put it back in for almost 3 more hours, and then take it out for another 5 hours because of work, because I don't want to be touching my mouth because I'm sick also. So it's just like not a good combo. And then I gotta put it in after work for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe like 8 or 9 hours. Maybe 7 hours. If I do get the shiny Froakie, like, what should I use on it? I know I have Moonball and the freaking thing, but I already have a Moonball shiny Greninja, dude. I really don't need to waste my Moonball on it. Because I could just breed another one from Pokemon Home and bring it over. Or in Pokemon Scarlet. I could just breed another Moonball shiny Froakie in like Pokemon Scarlet and just bring it over easy. So like, I honestly I think I'd rather use Dust Ball. Like, I know I got Moonball in the freaking thumbnail, or like the thumbnail and the, you know, GIF, but still, I'm gonna use Dust Ball. I am gonna use Dust Ball. Was it 19? Oh, it's 19. Oh, cool. That means I can drink coffee now. Nice. Oh, I have to make sure too that if I find Froakie, that I have to make sure that I save. I have to save, dude, because he runs away. He runs away, dude. How do you approach Froakie? Like, do you just knock him out and then throw the ball? Because that also seems hella risky. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my phone app crashed. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think I should shiny hunt Froakie at night. I know it's like kind of like, why? But it's because the dusk ball will work better. I'm pretty sure it works in places that are dark. Let me look. At night, yeah, at night. This game it says just at night, which most of the Pokemon games it was like at night and during the day. I'd rather just because I'd rather not throw the Pokeball at him, like a Pokeball at him, and just like not catch him. You know what I mean? I'd rather not like throw a Dusk Ball and like him like to break out and then me to knock at him. Dude. Where is he? 13? Where's 13? Oh, 16. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna reset for him that night. It might be harder to see though. That's an alpha, dude! Imagine if that was shiny. That was my first time seeing Alpha Froakie. This whole hunt? Really? I went for him for a while too. I sort of went for a shiny Froakie for like 4 hours one night. Maybe it was 2, I don't know. Another one? Dude, Game Freak knows how much people love shinies. They're just like, yeah, like, let's just have a shiny storage thing. Let's just have a shiny storage thing, because we know people are gonna... I keep messing with my mouth because my piercing is messed up. Just so you guys know. Game Freak was like, oh yeah, people love their shinies, so, like, how the game works is people are going to be failing shinies like crazy, so let's go make a shiny storage thing. So people can keep shinies, like, it would be less broken if the shiny storage thing kept only one shiny instead of like 10 of them. Now I understand how it works now. At first I was like wondering, I thought it was like a storage thing. I thought it was for all the spawns. So it's like, why are these Pokemon like always changing? And it's because they don't change. It's not that the spawns do always change. It's that when they're shiny, it doesn't rotate them out when you reload the gate. Because they didn't want people failing the shinies. They were like, you guys, we're gonna be nice to you guys, and we're gonna give you guys a shiny storage thing. And it just ends up being really broken. And I love how this game, like, there's no actual, like, shiny hunting method. There's no, like, mass outbreaks. There's no, like encounter, way to increase encounters with, like, certain types of Pokemon. It's just all just, like, reloading the same gate over and over again, or just sleeping on a bench over and over again. That's all it is. Oh my back, dude. Dude, these 3 Lynxes have such a high chance of being shiny. I'll probably just catch them in a Dusk Ball too. I already have a Safari Ball shiny Lynx. I don't need another. And yeah, I will not be transferring any spare shinies to Legends EA. I'll probably be shiny hunting any spare shinies to Legends EA. I still have to do my battles. Maybe instead of streaming, maybe I'll do my battles tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just record all my battles with my capture card, because I don't really want to, like, show myself, and... I was thinking about doing that originally, and I should have. I need to start using my capture card for my Switch clips as well. Because dumping them on Facebook on the Switch too is just not good. My hair is kind of messy, and I don't care. I don't care. Dude, my screen looks so dark. Like, it looks so dark. I need better lighting, and I need a new camera. But I have a whole priority list of like things I'm trying to save up for, so like I can't really do that right now. Alpha FROAKIE again. If I get a shiny Alpha FROAKIE, I am definitely catching that in a Moonball. I will catch that in a Moonball, hands down, if it's Alpha and shiny. I am catching that one in a Moonball, but most likely if the FROAKIE, anything that's shiny in here, I might just catch it in a Duskball. Even Ampharos. This is like way faster than encountering stuff in the wild too. You know what I should start doing is seeing how long it takes. You know what? Maybe I could do it by the minute. But let me wait. Let me wait to do this reset. Now, it's good enough. 27. Okay, let's see how many resets we can do in 1 minute. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Because I can do the math. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 5 resets, and that's probably 10. That's 7. That's probably like 10 resets in a minute. That's 8. That's 9. Got 1 more. That's 10. Okay, that's literally 10 resets in like 1 minute. That's crazy. So, realistically, full odds, if I want the shiny FROAKIE, realistically, 10 times 40 is 400. Yo, what's up, Lindsay? How's it going? 10 times 40 is 400. 10 times 400 is 4,000. Yo, I only have to reset this gate. Wait, for 400 minutes? That's so busted. That's so broken, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, technically 410 is 420. 4020. 440 is 4080. 4046. Yo, what's up, the variety of age work? Nice. Got a regular Alpha FROAKIE and a shiny normal FROAKIE. Nice. Yeah, I saw a couple of alphas. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. My piercing, my piercing broke. And I'm keeping it in my mouth still when I'm awake, but when I go to bed I have to take it out. And I can't do anything about it until Wednesday. And I need to do something about it. But if you guys keep seeing me touch my mouth, that's why. Because, yeah. So that's like 400. How many is just 400 minutes? 60 minutes is an hour. 2 hours, 120 minutes. 240 minutes is 4 hours. I mean, 5 hours. Yeah, you know, dude, it's crazy because I saw a video saying that the alpha Pokemon suck. And I saw, like, when I was playing online, I saw people who were using alphas. It seemed like the alphas had way more range on their attacks. So it's like, yeah, you have a bigger hurt box, but then you have like way more range on your attacks. Like I saw like things that had surf, it was just like a giant, it would cover the whole, all around them. Earrings that expand your ears? No, I don't like those. They're called, I think they're called gauges. I don't like having those. I don't have any earrings. I don't really like having those. I kind of wanted to get dimple piercings, but those are the only ones I wanted. And I don't really want them anymore. I also don't want a septum. Everybody's like, oh, you would look good with a septum. But I'm like, who doesn't look good with a septum? Everybody does. So just because I would look good with a septum doesn't mean that I should get one. The alphas? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of do it for the clicks, you know. Which alphas do I have? Give me a second. I have, my first alpha was, my first alpha ever was a Staryu. Also, guys, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. I do a lot of shiny hunting, mainly Apricorn Ball shiny hunting, but I'm favoring them for Pokemon I don't have in this game. Alpha Shiny Staryu, which I will probably evolve into Starmie. And then I got a second Alpha Shiny Staryu on stream, which I'll probably keep a Staryu. And then I got a Shiny Alpha Trubbish during my playthrough. And I got a Shiny Alpha Magikarp that I evolved into Gyarados. And then I freaking got a damn Shiny Alpha Trubbish, or Garbodor, in the same damn spot as the Trubbish when I was breaking Mega Crystals. I was grinding Mega Crystals for the research when I was at my mom's for Thanksgiving. So I didn't get it on Thanksgiving, I was the day before Thanksgiving, but yeah. And yes, I already have Shiny Greninja, but it was traded to me. It was traded to me. I don't, you know, I like to catch my own shinies too, but yeah, those are my alphas. I have 6 shiny alphas, and the Trubbish and the Garbodor were separate in the evolution line. But all the Starmies were, or the Staryus were Staryus. And the Magikarp, the Gyarados was a Magikarp originally, but the Garbodor I got as a Garbodor. But I have like, I think, I've gotten 7 alphas because I traded one of my Alpha Shiny Staryus, but I've gotten 4 Shiny Alpha Staryus, and just trying to get Patrat, and this is not my Patrat. This is somebody else's Patrat, so I still have to get my own. But I was going to use it for thumbnail. Somebody gave it to me. I asked somebody if they had Patrat. They're like, oh, I'll give it to you. And they're just like, give me a Magikarp. And so, yeah, it was cool. I got like 4 shinies from viewers, and I didn't have to do any trade evolutions because my viewers were like using me to like trade their stuff and evolve their stuff for them. So like, it kind of did me favors because like, I love being a streamer, dude. I don't need both versions anymore. And this Pokemon game only has 1 version. Those are all my Shalpa. Shalpa Trubbish, Shalpa Garbodor, Shalpa Staryu. At some point, Shalpa Starmie. I'll have to evolve it at some point. I don't know when. Shalpa Gyarados. And I feel like I'm missing one. Shalpa Trubbish, Shalpa Garbodor, Shalpa Starmie, Shalpa Staryu, Extra Shalpa Staryu, Shalpa Gyarados, and I can't. Yo, what's up, Uncanny Move? Yo, welcome in. Yo, what's up? How's it going? I'm good, how are you? Welcome in. I feel like I've seen you before, dude. Sorry, they changed how usernames work. I remember that name. They changed how... I hate that they freaking update the usernames. Like, why the... did they do that? That's not shiny, is it? No. I hate that they did that. It's going good. My piercing broke. I didn't break. Like, I could put it back on, but it's so small that I can't do it by myself. I have to have somebody. I have to have it professionally done for me. And so I'm trying to keep it in my mouth when I'm not sleeping. It's like I just happened tonight. So when I'm going to bed, I'm taking it out. When I'm going to bed, I'm taking it out. Yep, I did remember. I remember the name, Uncanny Move. I remember that. It's like they changed how usernames work. I remember your name. The name was like, you know, definitely. How many moonballs do I have? One. I only have one because I used my other one on Xerneas. I'm trying to get, like, more, though. I'm trying to do the Z to A Royale. Last time I only got 3 bottle caps. I didn't get an Apricorn ball. I got 3 friend balls from the Z to A Royale. Yo, thank you for the hearts, person. I appreciate it. Somebody spamming hearts in my chat. Let's go. Somebody loves me. Somebody loves me, chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep touching my face because my piercing is just like it keeps moving around. Which it could get affected. I need to be careful, obviously, but. It was like, oh, would you rather your piercing close up or would you rather your mouth get infected? I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather my mouth get infected. I know that's like bad, but because I don't want to have to get poked again, man. I'm trying to keep the hole like there. I'm gonna reset the area. I'm trying to reset, like, I'm trying to keep it at night because I want to use my dust balls. What's my favorite Pokeball, bro? My favorite is Friend Ball, and I do really like green shinies as well. I know it's like kind of like not. That's like one of the one shiny that people don't like the most. Yeah, I like Friend Balls a lot. I mean, I think I like Moon Balls too. And Friend Ball, I think for the longest time. It was always Friend Ball, but for the longest time I really liked Level Ball. But I kind of grew from that one, and then Love Balls kind of grew on me. I didn't like Love Balls that much at one point, but it's like the heart animations on it that I like a lot. It's the Moon Ball, same thing. The Moon Ball is like one of the best looking Pokeballs. And it's one of the prettiest Pokeballs, and the crescent moon animations. And like for me, all the hearts that you get out of the Love Ball and all the crescent moons that you get from the Moon Ball, it's like an extra layer of like shiny sparkles for me. And then with the Beast Ball, like with all the dimensional things with that, and the Heavy Ball, same thing with that, the little glimmers from it, like. It's like an extra layer of shiny sparkles before the shiny sparkles, so that's why I like the Apricorn balls a lot. I think Fast Ball and Level Ball have probably the most boring like animations. I thought Level Ball was like really cool. It looks really cool, but the animation sucks. So at some point, I kind of grew from it. I like. The Safari Ball as well. It's like the Flex Ball. It's like the Trophy Ball. They gave it the same rate of obtaining it in Scarlet and Violet, but the Sword and Shield was like 1 in 1,000 chance, and then so it was like almost as rare as a shiny. And then in getting a shiny in the old games in a Safari Ball because it's for the Safari Zone. That's an entire like trophy. Ogre Pond? Oh, I wanted to use a friend ball in my Ogre Pond, but then I didn't have one yet. Oh, I had used all 9 before that, so I got both my Ogre. I think I got my Ogre Pond in a Moon Ball, and I got my turtle thing, the turtle guy. I don't even remember his name. Terrapagus. I got my Terrapagus in a lure ball. Yeah, Ogre Pond also, he's green and he gives friend energy. For sure. I hated the rival from... I hated all those guys, like... I hated the rival and his sister from the DLC. That kid was... The kid in the DLC, the little shit kid, like... He was so cringe. He was a little tryhard, dude, like, straight up. I hated them so much. I hated their animations. I hated how, like, edgy he got in the second DLC. It was just all bad. I hate the Pokemon stories. I like the one in this game. I haven't really read it, but I liked it from what I read. From what I did in Nash, but I saw while I was Nashing I liked. The characters were, like, only annoying character is the one with the coolest design, which is, I forgot that kid's name, but he's like the darker guy. I don't want to say, I mean, I was to say, at least like the black kid. Like the one with the cool looking eyes and like, he's got like the coolest design. Like, the most fresh-looking character in this game has, like, the worst personality. Oh, I just sneeze. My eyes are watery, too. I'm sick, guys. I'm a little sick. I'm sick right now. I have the cold. But I'm still alive. I'm not, like, deathly ill. I'm, like, barely even sick. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm wearing my mask. I'm sick. Oops. What about you? What's your favorite Pokeball? You asked me like 2 questions and I'm not even asking about you. I should ask about you as well. Sometimes people ask me questions and I ramble on so much that I forget to ask them back, and I'm trying to work on that. What is your favorite Pokeball? And, what was the other question you asked? I think it was it. Why did I rant on about? Oh, I was ranting on about Sun and Moon. What's your favorite Pokeball, Kenny? Like, for the color scheme. I like Moonballs. I like Moonballs for Black Shinies. I used to like Level Balls for Black Shinies, but I like Moonballs for Black Shinies now. I used to like Level Balls and Heavy Balls for Black Shinies. But now I'm more of a fan of using like Dust Balls and Moonballs on Black Shinies. And then I like, yeah, I don't know. But what's your favorite Pokeball? I like Moonball and, Dust Ball for Black Shinies, and then I like Red Balls for Green Shinies. I like Moonballs for Blue Shinies. I feel like Moonballs are the one Pokeball that, like, you can use for Black Shinies and Blue Shinies. You can use them for so many different kinds of Shinies. Even Pokemon that have to do with the moon, like Clefairy and, you know, Lunatone, not Soul, what the hell's wrong with me? Lunatone, freaking, I don't know, like, so many Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon that are like moon, like Pokemon. Like Blood Moon Ursaluna, you can use a moon ball on him. But yeah, what's your favorite Pokeball and color scheme? I think when it comes to the color scheme and even the concept of some Pokemon, I think the Moon Ball is the most fitting for the most amount of Shinies, in my opinion. than not being to open my own screen. I'm using a, oh, what am I doing? I'm using a Hori, not a Hori. I'm using a Power A controller, so I forget that the button. Why am I going in here? I'm used to, like, when I was trying to shiny hunt excadrill last night, you have to actually go in there to shiny hunt him. You have to run in just a little bit. Because he doesn't spawn, he doesn't load in when you just are in front of the gate. He loads in after you run in just a little bit. And that one's a little annoying because sometimes the Pokemon spot you and they're aggro, so you can't, like, just instantly, like, reload the map. Reload the gate. So on average, if I shiny hunt this Froakie, like, for 5 hours or 6 hours, I'm gonna say... my chances of getting this Froakie, this Froakie will probably show up in, like... If it doesn't show up this stream, it'll probably show up next stream. Because I just did the math. I'm bad at math, but I did the math, and 400 times of loading the gate is or 400 times of loading the gate is like 4,000 something resets. Which, that being said, that's 4 hours worth of, because every single reset is 10 minutes. Which is, like, actually kind of insane. Like, that, only 400 minutes. Like, imagine getting 4,000 encounters done for a Pokemon, like, in just 400, just like 400 minutes. Like, that's nothing. So, yeah. Trying to think what I'm gonna have tonight or tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I might actually do some online battles tomorrow. Just like, I might just record it, not post it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of my favorite Pokemon games on the Switch. I think if I had to rank them, I'm really lost on this one. Dude, if this game had Litten, this would be my favorite Pokemon. Literally, I hands down my favorite Pokemon game on the Switch. Because I like Litten a lot, so I really don't know how I rank them, because it ain't Pokemon ain't the same for me without Litten. I know it's like, oh, but like, bro, you know, you've been playing since Yellow version back on the Game Boy Color. Yeah, I was 5.5 or 4.5 when I got Yellow. Was it 4.5? No, it was 5.5 when I got Yellow. And I got Red and Blue right after. And I got Gold and Silver the next year. I'm old, guys. I'm older than I look. But remember, Yellow version. I mean, as much as I just really like Litten and Froakie and Charmander, and they need. I mean, the only Pokemon game that has Litten, Froakie, and Charmander in it is Scarlet. And Pokemon Scarlet and Violet suck, dude. Technically, Sun and Moon also has Froakie, Litten, and Charmander, but Sun and Moon also sucks. The shiny hunting is good, but the rest of the game just sucks. Period. It was not fun to play through. The shiny hunting was a lot of fun, though, and I like the fact that it has, honestly, I might be like, I think playing through Sun and Moon sucks. But the fact that Egg Evolutions are still in, sorry guys, the piercing was being bad. Mega Evolutions are still in. Yeah, the Z moves are pretty cool. They're pretty balanced. They're not too broken. There was just nuke moves, and then there are stat boosting moves. You know, I think megas are mega. You know, I think Sun and Moon might be a little better than I make it out to be honest. I think the game sucks, but the content, like the game sucks to play through. But once you play through that Night Fear Field freaking game, I think the story's not awful because you know, like I think the Aether is kind of like Cypher. Like the fact that they had two different bad teams. They had the Aether Foundation and they had Team Skull. Like that was pretty cool actually. I mean, there's some things. I just think they made a lot of changes with Sun and Moon that to the Pokemon franchise. It's what ruined Pokemon and made it way worse. Like the fact that every single rival since Sun and Moon gets a starter that you're strong against because they want to make the game easier for like newer players. Which I'm sorry. When you start off with Scratch, and you start off with Tackle and Pound, and neither of you guys have your elemental moves, I'm sorry, but there's nothing hard about that at all. And if you lose, when you lose your first rival battle, it still lets you continue. You don't have to beat your rival. Yeah, you can. Here, just add me. They might hide it, bro. Here, you can add me. This is my friend code right here. I think you can see it on your screen. Let me X out of my thing and let me go back in. My stream have so much delay. If you can see it from there. But actually, like honestly, like I don't know. I feel like Sun and Moon started a lot of stuff I don't like. Pokemon also ain't the same without Piplup. I have to have my Piplup, I have to have my Charmander, I have to have my Froakie, I have to have my my Litten. That's one of the 4 Pokemon. And Gengar. Gengar's also been in every game. You can see it, cool. Gengar's also been in every single damn game. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 more streams that I do the shiny Froakie hunting. I'm not getting a shiny Froakie. I want 1 or 2 more. Alright, let me go back in. Sorry. What I'm doing. Be impatient. Hey, alright. Cool. Josh, nice. Let's look at your games. Thanks, you played N64 a lot, it's cool. Alright, nice, dude. Cool. Cool. Sorry I backed out early. I thought I would have had it by then, I was like, nah, I should probably like wait longer. Dude, shiny Froakie is almost white. Like you can, it's like it was one of those shinies where like you think you're like not gonna be able to tell, but then shiny Froakie is straight up like kind of white. He like actually looks like really white. He's like a very like faded like white blue. Like you're gonna be able to tell. I'm gonna be able to tell right away. I remember when I was a kid. Not a kid. I was not a kid. I was an adult when it came out. I was 19 years old when Pokemon X and Y came out. I remember I was just wondering if I would be able to tell if the Froakie was shiny, and then I just remember instantly being able to tell if Froakie was shiny. He straight up looks like white. Like he looks like, you know, because he's a frog, I'm just making a joke, he looks like sperm. He's a sperm white color. He's not a sperm white color, but he's kind of actually straight up white. It is. It was hard. It was hard for me to find for me in the boxes. Yeah, in the boxes, really. I feel like it's not hard to tell. I feel like Froakie has a really like white. He's like almost white when he's shiny. I'm out here representing as well with my Froakie shirt, dude. Hell yeah, dude. The last 2 streams in a row, actually. Maybe it's gonna be daytime again soon. I think I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload it out tonight because I know I could just wait for it to be daytime again, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I don't want it to, you know, I'm in my sort of, I'm in the swing of things. I don't want to like keep, you know, I want to keep resetting and then it just turned the day. So yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm in that mode right now. I know it's like, oh, well, I have to shiny hunt it during the night. Can you just shiny hunt it during the day? And it's like, well, yeah, I'm more likely than not going to use a dust ball in it, even though I have a moon ball in the thumbnail. If it's an alpha, I'm using a moon ball, but most likely anything in here I'm using a dust ball on. I will also use a dust ball. Oh, well, I'm willing to use a dust ball as well in the shiny alpha Phalanx. If I get a shiny alpha Phalanx, I'm also probably just going to use a dust ball. I already have a shiny Phalanx in a Safari Ball that I bred for my birthday when I was 28. I started that hunt when I was 27, and I finished it when I was 28. I kind of hate that you have to use your control stick a little bit to see if it's, you know, angle your camera a little bit to be able to actually see it, but it's all good. Maybe what I could do is kind of like mix how I angle the camera, because, you know, that way you can see if there's another point with shiny. Oh, oops. I did it again. I'm using a Switch 2 Pro that's Power A, so that's why I keep doing that. I did it again. The friggin' the home button's way too close on here. I did it again. I might put my piercing in my mouth on my break as well. Tomorrow, just for like 15 minutes. Because I want to make sure that I'm just, you know, doing everything I can do to like make sure the hole doesn't close up. It's about time to get an acrylic piercing. I was reading reviews. I was reading reviews on the piercing stores in my area, and it sounded pretty good. Like the tattoo store, the main tattoo body piercing store, sounds pretty good to me. I think that I'm gonna call them tomorrow and ask them questions. I'm gonna try to come in and just have somebody, you know, buy a piercing and have somebody like put it on for me. Yo, what's up, Sinzaki? You saw the intro? Oh, cool, you've been here. Cool. Yeah, I always like opening up with an intro. Yeah, I like to like introduce like my day and like introduce what I've been up to and introduce like I like to always update people how I am and what's been going on and what I did today. I appreciate you, you know, calling it an intro because it's kind of what it is. You know, I'm always trying to start out my streams just like telling people what's up, you know? Appreciate it. How are you doing? Appreciate you like seeing it that way as an intro because that's exactly what it kind of is. I'm trying to have an intro to my streams so then like people who click on the stream VOD can see. Maybe that was like not a lot of people. It's like still, you know, it's still important for me people to have something interesting to hear before I start gaming. You know what I mean? That's what I try to do. I know I sound like a crazy person talking to myself, but I'm trying to like. It's kind of like I like gameplay, I like commentary, and I want to make it more interesting for people to watch after I'm done being live. Like I'm just gonna say it. There's this girl that I was really like mad in love with, and I let her go to this abusive guy because I thought that I wanted her to be happy and she wanted to be with him, and like he treats her really bad, and so she started watching my streams, and she said she would watch it late at night. I'm like, oh yeah, probably while he's sleeping, huh? Like, you know, I wouldn't really care if she was interested in anything he was doing. I wouldn't really care because I'm not insecure. I don't have an inferiority complex, so I don't think anything of that. But anyways, about that, you know, just kind of for people like that just see what I'm doing every once in a while. I kind of try to make it interesting for them. You're a cheap kind? See, I don't have earrings. I don't like having earrings. I have actual like snake bites. This one like broke off, and I put it back on after, but I could only put it back on once, and I could only put it back on like when it wasn't on my mouth. The piece that attaches to the piercing is too small to like. I don't know. I gotta stretch my legs. The part of the piercing that's like, it's too small to like, I can't see what I'm doing. And I could barely even put it on. I can only put it on once. Guys, I'm kind of uncomfortable. These pants are like really tight. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. These pants are like really tight. I'm gonna change them before I go to bed because I have to wear different pants. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, anyways. I only wore jammies like once, like this week, and I don't hardly ever wear jammies. But yeah. I have lip rings or snake bites. They're hard to see, like, on my face cam because of my lighting. Yo, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I mean, I do, Give me a second. How do you keep pushing it in? I do my own, like, trainer OTs, though. Oh, yeah, dude. You're going to bed. Have a good one, dude. Thank you for being there, dude. I appreciate it. If you're still here, dude, yeah, I do my own trainer OT, but I still, like, value people's shinies that they give me. Like, I've had people give me shinies. I've, like, 4 or 5 viewers give me shinies. I don't know. I got a shiny Alpha Garboder day before Thanksgiving. When I was grinding the Mega Crystals, I found, like, 3 shinies at my mom's. It was, like, kind of, like, insane. And every time I talk about shiny bird Pokemon hanging out on posts to my people that didn't play this game, like my mom or this one lady's like son. I don't know, I said daughter. This one lady's son. Every time I find a shiny fletchling, that's what happened. I have like a couple of shiny fletchling stories, and then I got my first shiny Pidgey finally, and then I got a shiny Alpha Garbodor. So I got a shiny Alpha Trubbish on stream, and a shiny Alpha Garbodor like off stream. It was pretty insane. Oh, the canon? So you like to... Oh, I see. Like from the anime or the manga? I kind of like shiny. Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, of course, man. I can, I don't know what else I could give you. So, like, now, like, my last two shiny fledglings have a story. I mean, I could just give you another shiny Magikarp, and then, you know, I could probably give you this fledgling. It's in a Pokeball. It's boring. Probably just give you that one. That was a little boring. I mean, I like the Pokeball a lot. It's iconic, but when it comes to using it on shinies, I'm just like, that's kind of boring to me. A little boring to me. You have a good one, dude. Oh, I love giving Pokemons away. Yeah, you have a good one, dude. Of course. Well, I wouldn't mind taking some spare shinies off you. If you have a spare shiny Charmander, please hold on to that for me. If you have a spare shiny Charmander, please hold on to that for me, please. I want to use it for thumbnails. Or even if you have a shiny Charizard, I could just borrow that you already evolved and it'll trade it back to you. I can't steal it from you because you can't be canceled as a streamer. I can't steal shinies. If I could just borrow a shiny Charizard for a thumbnail, it'd be super cool. Oh, I see from the game. Yeah, that makes sense. Like Herbert. Well, Herbert and Hilda are canon, aren't they? Aren't they both the protagonists? Both Herbert and Hilda? Friggin' Herbert and Hilda. Like, they're like the best looking trainers, but the worst like first sounding names. They had to make the best looking protagonists have the worst sounding names. Herbert and Hilda. Like, seriously. Yes, nice. I think that the trainers from X and Y, Black and White, and the trainers from X and Y, Black and White, and what other game? I think Sword and Shield. It's like weird how you can start. We have Sword and Shield. They start off with short hair, but you can get a haircut, and when you get a haircut, your hair is long. I think that's kind of weird. Like the guy trainer has long hair. When you get it's a haircut, you can have like medium long, which I find so funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think Black and White, X and Y. I think Sword and Shield, the guy has the long hair, but I'm not gonna count Sword and Shield since that's not like the main design. But Black and White, X and Y, and yeah, that Black and White and X and Y have the best looking trainers, in my opinion. And I'm gonna say Dawn specifically for Diamond and Pearl. Dawn also has a good trainer, but other than that, like, Red of course is cool, Gold is cool. I think Red and Gold or Red and Ethan are just as cool as each other. Lyra's awful. Lyra looks like she wears diapers. She looks awful. Like, her ass is baggy, dude. Like she shit herself. It's not like I'm trying to look at a girl's ass because, you know, the age and stuff. Like, I'm not like that, but she literally looks like she wears diapers. I'm just being honest. She straight up looks like she actually wears diapers. And then I think Lucas doesn't look very good. He looks kind of like red, but I don't like his hat. Dawn's outfit is like 10 out of 10. Those big, thick pink boots are just. I want to get those. I want to actually just straight up have her. I want Dawn's beanie. I straight up want Dawn's outfit. I just want her whole outfit, and have my hair as it is, and just have Dawn's outfit is actually like amazing. She has the best sense of fashion out of any trainer in the entire franchise. And she's the main protagonist. I chose Mexican Dawn when I played Shining Pearl because my hair is dark. And it's not because I didn't choose her because she's Mexican. Well, original Dawn has like blue hair. So also the protagonist in Diamond and Pearl is also cool because she got blue hair. Dawn has blue hair. It's like a little darker, like way darker obviously. It's like a very dark like indigo color. But like, yo, Dawn and Lucas are cool for that. The fact that they have blue hair. But like, Dawn is like literally probably one of the most like clean like main protagonists ever. And like, yeah, she's like a 10-year-old little girl. I'm not saying it like that. Like, Dawn is just cool. Like, Dawn is literally the most stylish freaking main character out of the entirety of like Pokemon. And I think she looks awesome in Brilliant Diamond. I actually chose her over Lucas too in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because she actually looks really like way better than Lucas in that chibi form. Like she actually looks like she's meant to look like that. You know, she looks way better in her chibi form than Lucas does. It just does not look. It looks awful on Lucas. It looks awful on Lucas because how he walks. Lucas walks like Tommy Pickles in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And then Dawn just looks like she's meant to be in that game. Like, so I mean I usually pick Lucas even because I always pick the guy trainer. And then especially in Gen 4, Gen 3 and Gen 4 and Gen 5, I always pick the guy trainer. Because the guy trainer always had like blue for the name. And that always bothered me when I would play as a girl. Their name would be pink. You know, that's usually why I pick the guy, because if I like the girl trainer more, like obviously I'd want to pick the girl, but it was so hard for me to pick the girl because the name was like pink. And then since like, I think since X and Y, they stopped giving the names, like they stopped making the names pink. They started making them like have other colors. Oh, I think you're a shiny blinks? No. I thought it was a shiny. I was like, man, there's a shiny here. My eyes are starting to get a little watery. And it's almost kind of hard for me to tell if I'm getting tired. It's hard for me to tell if I'm getting tired, like because I'm sick. So I can't tell if I'm sick, if that's because I'm feeling sick or if I'm tired. I think when I'm tired, I feel different than when I'm tired and not sick. So I think it's like harder for me to tell like if I'm actually tired, if it's me just being sick, or if it's both. I kind of just want to do, you know what I kind of just want to do? I kind of just want to run to this gate and keep reloading Froakie and not look at it shiny and just keep. Because if I do this for like, you know, I gotta let it spawn at least. Yeah, see, I gotta make sure it spawns. It doesn't really like fully spawn in. Never mind, I guess I have to look at it. What's the best moveset for Greninja? I don't know actually. I saw a lot of people using surf. That's all I know. I did see a lot of people using surf. That's all I can really say. A lot of people use surf. The people that I came across using Mega Greninja, they use surf. I don't really know. I think they had water. I think one of them had water shuriken as well. I think surf and water shuriken. Water shuriken is actually really good. I think the multi-hit moves are really good. So yeah, both surf and water shuriken. But I can't give you like the other moves. Maybe like ice beam. Maybe you have ice beam. If you can learn ice beam. I don't know if you can learn ice beam, but I give him ice beam because ice beam is really good for like any water type. So I'm gonna guess based on my knowledge of what I've experienced from online. Because I got to rank A last season. Like I fully played online like 2 different days and 2 different nights, and I got to rank A literally in one night. But yeah, I'd say I would say, oh man, I'm really sick. I'm not really sick. I'm actually not really sick. I'm just, my nose is itchy. I'm really congested right now. Yeah, I'm really congested, guys. Oh, I went the wrong way. I need to like blow my nose, dude. I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything to blow my nose on. Dude, honestly, I might take my paper towels in with me. Yeah, I'd say like at least like 3 of the moves: surf, water, shuriken, and ice beam for sure. I mean, you want both surf and water shuriken on them, both. And then maybe dark pulse for. I don't think dark pulse. If Grass Knot was in this game, maybe Grass Knot. Maybe not, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Gunk, wait. Hold on, let me look at my move. Let me look at the TMs in this, what I have in here. Let me see if I can find. No, I gotta look away to tell. Let me put you in here real quick. I'm not like using that Greninja right now, but I know it's like I already have shiny Greninja. That was given to me. I have to get my own. Yeah, Gunk Shot. Yo. Yeah, you want that? You want Gunk Shot for Xerneas, probably. Yeah. Okay, that's disgusting, actually. No, don't listen to me. You want, Surf, Water Shuriken, Nasty Plot, and Ice Beam. That's what you want. Or you could, have, instead of Nasty Plot, you could have Gunk Shot. You could run them, like, with Naive or Hasty Nature, and run, Gunk Shot over Nasty Plot. Or we could have, like, Timid or Modest. And, probably not Modest. You probably, not Hasty. You don't want Hasty. No, you want the speed natures in this game. It's different. Different than turn battle Pokemon. You want probably like Rash nature or Mild nature with Nasty Plot, Surf, Water Shuriken. No, Nasty Plot. No, you want Surf, Water Shuriken, Gunk Shot, and Ice Beam. Gunk Shot for Xerneas specifically, and from my understanding. And if you want to run special attacking, you want to have Water Shuriken, Surf, Ice Beam, and Nasty Plot. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's the best moveset. And if I'm wrong, whatever. Whatever. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. That's all I'll be running on mine. Oh. So my piercing broke. That's why I'm like touching my face a lot. Of course. Good luck for your shiny hunt. Yo, thank you. I know I'm so stupid shiny hunting a Froakie, but I mean, I like to get my own shinies too, and the value shinies are traded to me differently. I value them still. Of course, you're welcome. Also, I do shiny hunt regularly on my channel. I also plan on doing video game guitar covers, and then also I play Smash as well. I don't just play Ultimate, like. I like every type of Smash game. So yeah, I have piercings, and this piercing right here broke tonight when I was eating turkey. So I'm just trying to keep it in as much as I can so the holes don't close up. But yeah, I play a lot of the games. I like old school games too. It's like Banjo-Kazooie. I'm a huge Rare fan. King K. Rool, Donkey King Bonanza. I just like, you know, I like Pikmin. I like Glover, Croc, Legend of the Golos. I have Croc and Glover on my Switch. I like Banjo-Tooie, obviously. Banjo-Tooie is, in my opinion, very underrated. It doesn't get the credit it deserves by most people. I do think people are also entitled to their opinions too, though, and how they feel about games. But I'm a huge Banjo-Tooie fan, and stan. I love me some Banjo-Tooie. You did? Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw something on Twitter who did. That's crazy. Y'all are crazy doing that already. Did you get them? Did you get some of them through trades, or did you just like you know, like shiny hunt everything already? I mean, you could technically get all the common ones and just evolve them. That's cool. Nice, man. GG's on that. Regardless, even if you traded, it is what it is. Everybody has a different way they value stuff. Like my friend Chaos Live 09, he values traded shinies like 4 shiny living decks. He likes to shiny hunt stuff himself too, but he still counts like traded shinies towards shiny living decks and things like that. He doesn't really care too much about his trade OT. You know, not everyone needs to do that. Not everyone needs to go hard like that, you know? Oh, with your friends? Oh, cool. You guys like, all helped each other, like, complete your shiny with decks. That's cool. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually, man. Got a bunch of friends, y'all are just helping each other get all the shinies. That's so cool. I love that for you, man. Dude, I do like full odds as well. Like, to me, 1 in 4,096 isn't really full odds to me. I am actually the only person in the entire world to have shiny hunted Raikou in Pokemon Coliseum without the Master Ball and without RNG abuse in an English save file. Yeah, in an English game, not just save file. Because I was on actual hardware. I got a shiny Shadow Raikou in Pokemon Coliseum after 3,000 to 4,000 something resets, and just doing that without the Master Ball was a whopping 505 hours. That if I went to odds, if I went 8,092 resets in, I would already be over 1,000 hours. I prayed that when right before I started that save file, right before I started that copy of Coliseum or that memory card, because I wasn't even playing on a hacked Wii. I was playing on actual hardware, like actual like legit, 100% legit hardware. No modded stuff, no pirated game, nothing. I started that hunt, like I prayed that I would get it before 999 hours and 59 minutes. And if I was going to get to 999 hours and 59 minutes, I was going to keep switching save files until I got lucky. I was going to keep like playing the game again. I was going to start another file, like start another new game. I was going to erase my file. I was just going to start like get a new memory card and play again on that save file. So I have done. I'm also not ever judgmental towards people. There's a lot of shiny hunters that are like really judgmental, and I'm not like that. Oh, Deontay and Legends out. Well, Pokemon Go. There's a Deontay right now, and they'll probably release it for Pokemon Home. I think they're gonna drop Deontay in Pokemon Home Because it's like when they announced shiny Keldeo. Hold on. When they announced shiny Keldeo in Pokemon Home, shortly after that, Niantic announced. No, way after that. Niantic announced shiny Keldeo in Pokemon Go, and then there's like another one I can't think of. Oh yeah, Meloetta. They had just released shiny Meloetta in Pokemon Go, and then like Pokemon Home announced shiny Meloetta for Pokemon Home. And so Pokemon Go just announced like shiny Deontay like 90 days early before the actual event. And you have to pay a ticket to get Deontay, whatever. That's lame. That's not lame. That's like obviously that's what they do. But the shiny Pokemon, they keep them behind a paywall. But they're probably gonna drop shiny Deontay for people who completed their non-DLC Pokédex shiny living dexes for Legends ZA. So not shiny living dex, Pokédex in general. So let's just say you're guaranteed, bro. You have like. Now, we're gonna obviously have to evolve some stuff. Oh, actually, you have the full shiny living dex though. But you could still use that for, because they have every single evolution line that's shiny. You didn't just complete the Pokédex. I mean, you have the whole full living dex for the shinies, which you can just use that and get a guaranteed shiny Deontay. I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop it for the non-DLC Pokédex. But you have to actually have all the Pokemon registered to Pokemon Home. And then I'm pretty sure they're going to do Hoopa for the shiny Hoopa. They're going to do shiny Hoopa for the DLC part of Legends ZA for Pokemon Home. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. And I will be honest, I do like to still buy the shinies from Pokemon Go because I like having my trainer OT on them. But I will tell you bro, as well, that I do really like the fact that Pokemon Home is giving people free shinies. I will tell you, it's been free shiny mythicals. And people are like, oh, well, it's not free because it's a subscription service. Well, there's also the basic box. And it's annoying, but you can deposit all your Pokemon one by one in the basic box until you have them all registered to Pokemon Home because you don't need to pay the subscription service. And they will still give you a shiny Deontay. Or not a Deontay, in this case, they'll still give you a shiny Meloetta. Regardless if you're paying for Pokemon Home or not, you don't have to pay for it to get the shiny. So that is a free shiny through an app. And that's really nice. And it's not time gated either. It is time gated where the fact that they can shut down the servers. But it's not time gated. It's kind of like how Arceus isn't time gated. And is that Alpha Shiny? No. It's kind of like how Arceus isn't time gated. It's kind of like the free Mew and the free Jirachi. In Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl, people want to complain, oh, I need another game to do that. I have to really, borrow my friend's game. I don't have a friend that has freaking Let's Go Pikachu. I don't have a friend that has Sword and Shield. You want me to buy a game? You want me to have a game? You could really just start a save file. You could just put your friend's game in your Switch and turn on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for a second and give it back to him. Because you have to actually just play the game. You have to have it in your play history. And then guess what? You get Mew, and you get Jirachi from Sword and Shield, and Let's Go Pikachu. Sometimes I do feel like people like to complain, but I think it's really cool that Pokemon Home is doing that. So they're for me, I like to have the trainer OT, so I'm kind of crazy like that. I don't want something from home. I want something that I can nickname myself and something that I can have more customization on it. And Pokemon Go has made it where it's really the first Pokemon game where you can have a shiny mythical with your own trainer ID, or even a mythical with your own trainer ID. Besides Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, and Let's Go Pikachu. This is the first Pokemon game where you can actually have a mythical shiny Pokemon with your own trainer OT. Or even just a mythical. Like most mythicals you can't. They're always event distributed and always have those like you know, trainer names that just literally say what event they're from. Yo, have a good one. Oh, I'm the best. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's nice of you. Have a good one. Try out those Greninja's movesets I told you. I recommend either one. Gunk Shot for Xerneas, but Nasty Plot. I'm probably gonna run Nasty Plot with Ice Beam and Water Shuriken. Or you know, wait. Actually, you couldn't possibly run Surf, Nasty Plot, Ice Beam, and a Gunk Shot. That might be better. Well, you have a good one. Thank you. And also, Rasher Mild Nature. Good night. Thank you. Take care. Thanks for the hearts also. Hell yeah. That might be better than running double water. I just see how some people are running water shooting. That's kind of why I was like thinking that double water would be good, but actually, maybe I can run water shuriken instead of surf. I don't know. It's a preference. I think maybe water shuriken, dude. Honestly, especially if it's like a non-alpha. Might be better to run water shuriken. Dude, Ash Greninja was so cool. It kind of sucks they slowly faded him out to oblivion. They really just did Ash so dirty for no reason. Like, besides Pikachu, like, Captain Pikachu, bro, like, fuck Captain Pikachu. Like, seriously, dude. How could... I mean, it makes me not want to watch the anime anymore. It just really... I mean, I already didn't watch it for a long time, and it just makes me not want to watch it anymore. And that new theme song is bad. For Horizons, or whatever the... Not Horizons. What's the... That was the one before that. No, Journeys was the one before that. Yeah, man, that new freaking opening is bad, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. Ew, I was like... People were like, oh, this new song slaps. It's like, no, you guys are just so into the anime that every shitty song that the anime puts out, y'all, like... I'm sorry if I'm offending people. I'm really sorry, but... Oh my gosh, it's like black and white all over again. I didn't like the black and white music. And the Diamond Pearl music sucked too. The first Diamond Pearl song was awesome. And then I like Sinnoh Victor's as well. That one was good. I mean, the Galactic Battle one was good too. I just thought the second one was bad. The second Diamond and Pearl season anime music sucked. And then it was just reminding me of Black and White. Again, Black and White reminded me of that, and everything that Black and White put out for the music was just so bad. I mean, I do like that one part where it says, it's not always black and white, but your heart always knows what's right. I used that in a quote on an Instagram post. Because I was wearing my Pokemon Black and White Pikachu shirt. That shirt's really cool, actually. I like that shirt a lot. Yo, what up, Dragon's File Tower? It's midnight for me. But good afternoon, kind sir. How are you? What up? My piercing broke off. I was eating turkey, and it just broke. And I don't want my hole to close up, but I don't think it'll close up after 1 day. It said days, so that means I'll probably have like 2 days at max. And if I keep it in there for the most part, I should be good. I don't know, I like the game. Oh, the anime? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I won't talk about it anymore. Well, actually, just the music. But I'll be honest that Ash kind of did good in that anime. Like, Iris was really annoying, Silent was really annoying, but I'm not gonna lie, Ash was, it was like more entertaining to watch. That's not shiny. No, that's not a shiny. It was more entertaining to watch though, because he was catching like everything. It was kind of like Kanto all over again, or Indigo League all over again, where he just caught everything he saw. No, he didn't catch everything he saw, but he was catching he got so many Pokemon in that anime. And he would always change around his team, like he was so ready. He was so ready for anything. His Charizard came back. It was like pretty good actually. I actually really liked that anime. I thought this Crocorock was cool. Like, I found it insane that he had a Pokemon that was his rival. Like, one of his Pokemon started off being one of his rivals. The guy actually had a rival that was an actual Pokemon. And it was a Crocorock with pink sunglasses. I'm not gonna lie, that anime did kind of slap. Like, the actual anime slapped. Like, I liked that one. So I liked X and Y. Like, I really liked the maturity and the seriousness of the X and Y anime. That's where I stopped watching. Because I had just gotten done finishing all the Pokemon contests, you know, from, you know, Pokemon Advance and Pokemon, you know, Diamond and Pearl. I was so over it. And then the stupid Pokemon performances, dude. Like, it's just Pokemon contests with a different name. That's all it was. And I didn't like that. But I'm gonna be honest, like, X and Y, I wish I could have watched more. It just fell off. It fell off for me. Black and White kept me together, man. That anime was good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the music was bad. I thought the themes were awful. And I thought, you know, Silent and Iris were really fucking annoying. But Ash, like, besides Ash being brain dead in the very beginning, and besides his level 100 Pikachu losing against a level, besides his level 100 Pikachu losing against a level 5 Snivy, I will say, the Ash kind of went to town on that anime, dude. Ash did a good job. No, it's all good. No, I'm not talking about it at all. That's the last anime that kept my interest. That was actually the last Pokemon anime that I finished. I loved the seriousness of X and Y, and I loved watching some of the clips. Like, X and Y was really good. After watching, like, Diamond and Pearl and Advance and just having to deal with the dumb Pokemon contest filler episodes. I mean, Pokemon contests were like filler episodes. They were not filler episodes. Pokemon contests were like another gym battle thing in the anime. Because, like, Ash was trying to get all the badges and all the Pokegirls were trying to get all the ribbons. You know? Silent was just a connoisseur of everything, though. Silent literally was a connoisseur of, like, everything. And I didn't really like that very much. My friend from high school, Ryan, he said Silent was like a connoisseur of eating poop. Like, he was literally a connoisseur of everything, dude. Like, you know, like, that was a little annoying. I don't know, he was a little strange. They're like, oh, like we finally got rid of Brock for good. Let's add this guy instead. And he was kind of weird. But not to be mean, he was just a little weird. You know, he was a little annoying. I don't like either of them very much. I didn't really like Ash though. I just thought it was kind of ridiculous how Ash's level 100 Pikachu lost against fucking. Remember everyone was like memeing about that when the anime first came out? It's like crazy how Ash's Pikachu went from defeating drawing a tie with a Darkrai to losing to a fucking Snivy. Like, seriously, dude. Oh, Club's bloated. What is that? Wasn't that the Roxy thing? Wasn't that the Roxy thing? Like the battle that he did with Roxy's coughing? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that end theme, okay, the Japanese music for the black and white anime though, slapped. The Japanese theme, like the end theme, like the end intro. I looked it up, like I don't remember how I found it. But I used to listen to the Japanese like anime openings a lot at one point in high school. On the end intro, I used to type in like Pokemon Best Wishes end intro. That one was insane. That one went hard. I might have to listen to that when I'm done with stream. Now I'm thinking about it. That one went hard, dude. That intro went hard. That one was insane. The intro. That's crazy. Well, my piercing went out. Be careful, dude. Well, it always felt tight earlier. Now it doesn't feel tight anymore. I feel like I'm getting itchy because like I'm touching it too much. I wish I had piercing spray. I mean, if it gets a little infected, it's whatever. Bro. Dude. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. One sec. I have to go in the mirror for this one. Yeah. I'm just kind of like, oops, I don't know what I did there. Yeah. What time is it? 1:42. Dude, I don't know why Pip still hasn't changed his profile picture to Piplup. Bro, he literally has a Switch too, and he still is using PlayCoco. Bro needs to change his profile pic to a freaking... Dude, and they have the bigger PlayCoco image too. Bro's gotta change his profile pic to Piplup. When is he doing that? So, oh, jeez. XYZ agree. Black and white, I do agree. I understand why. That some people didn't like me because I was too little kiddish, whatever. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, agree. I hard disagree on the Sun and Moon one. The animation style was really bad. For me, Indigo League because Ash was a savage. Johto Journeys. Wait, Johto Journeys? Not Johto. Johto? What do you think? Like, I have to actually think. I'll have a top 4, I guess. Oh gosh. Indigo League, Johto. Damn. Sinnoh, or Diamond and Pearl, and Black and White. As much as like, you know, Advanced was cool too. Advanced was really good as well. But and I loved Ash's team. I just, you know, like the Battle Frontier was amazing. No, that one was good too. That was like definitely 5 for me. I know I sound like a dum like naming like the first 4 gens, and then Gen 5 ahead of Gen 3, but. I just, you know, I just thought it was so epic when Ash's Charizard came back, and Ash just kept catching so many things in the black and white anime, and I just feel like there was so much going on constantly in the black and white anime. As much as it was like Iris and Silent were little kiddish and very annoying. They had like both a little kiddish like sense of humor. They're directed towards children. I do feel like Iris, or I do feel like Ash kind of. There's a lot of stuff going on in that anime that was like pretty cool, especially towards the end. But yeah, I don't agree with Sun and Moon, but you know, everybody has their own opinions. Everybody likes different things, and that's okay. I think that visually, Journeys looks much better than Sun and Moon. I will also say I do think the story behind Ash's Litten and the story behind his Rockruff is pretty deep. I do think Ash does have a pretty good story with some of his Pokemon in that one for sure. I do think that anime does have quite some deep moments, but it's just the art style and some of the I don't know. I just didn't like the art style, and I didn't like what else I didn't like. There's some other things. It's like how could they go so how could they make XY anime just look so good? Like, XY had the best art style. Remember having the best art style to the absolute worst art style. The next, like, generation of the Pokemon anime. I'm just like, how do you guys to fuck up so bad? And then Horizons looks good, but not Horizons, Journeys. Journeys looks good, but it still doesn't look as good as like, you know, like XY. Like XY was like the next step to. I feel like Diamond and Pearl. It was like a mix between like Diamond and Pearl and Black and White's anime, but it looked new and fresh. But it kind of kept that same like kind of older sort of like contrast and washed out color that the anime before Black and White had. Because the Black and White anime looked more shiny and new, and the X and Y kind of went backwards and, you know, went several steps forward to, like, I don't know. Black and White, or X and Y, XY, I think had the best art style, and they just really butchered it right after. I'm like, how do you guys mess up so bad? You guys really want to make this more for children, because that's shiny. I have to be really careful if he is shiny or when he is shiny, because, like, he can run away. Froakies are coward. Froakie is timid. He's not shiny. He's at a brighter blue now. I feel like when I find a shiny, I'm not gonna question it. I'm like, that's a shiny. I'm just gonna instantly be like, that's a shiny. Guys, I finally got it. So I think it is a 2-hour mark. I'm gonna run through here because just to double check anything in there. If a Pokemon runs away, can I still catch it? I don't know if anyone knows that. Like, so, like, say, like, if I find a shiny Froakie and I save before I even enter the gate when the shiny's in there, the moment I see the shiny in there, it's a shiny Froakie, and I save right in front of the gate, and I run through the thing, and shiny Froakie runs away and disappears, how can I get him back? Can I just reset my game? Or is he just gone? Does it auto-save the moment he's gone? Because if it does that, that's depressing. And that's also scary. Might have to use the Master Ball on him. I might have to Master Ball my shiny Froakie. Ten more minutes, and then I'm checking the rest of the gate. And I'm ending stream. Because yeah, I got work tomorrow. I ain't streaming a long time tonight. Nope. I'm surprised my views weren't like insane tonight. They weren't bad though. I think it did have like 9 viewers at one point, like for a very small bit. Which was cool. Like, I got algorithm last night, that was pretty sick. And I think tonight hasn't been bad, it's been decent. It's been pretty decent. I'm just so used to like being once you're being algorithm, guys, like you're gonna want that so bad. Let me make sure these folk getting shiny now. No, it's not. I don't know why I went in there. I need to make sure I run around the area too, because there could be another shiny fletchling as well. I think Magikarp is the most shiny. I've been a shiny Magikarp hoarder. I still am. It ain't as bad. I've given some away. But now, like, I think the next thing is going to be fletchling. I've gotten so many of those. And then I just like last 2 times I got a shiny fletchling. I'm just talking about like how fletchling, like, you know, just how like the time before last I got a shiny fletchling. I was telling this lady's like son who's also on the spectrum how like the first person that I saw like on that got a shiny on the first person on Twitter's first shiny was a fletchling that flew away. And he was just like playing the game normal and he didn't save. And then he didn't save like when it was there and it flew like because he couldn't have saved in front of it if he would have known it was there, but he didn't because he didn't know it was there. It just like flew away. He was just playing the game like normal, and there's a shiny noise and turned around. The bird's like, "Bye, motherfucker!" And then I was telling her son that, and I found a shiny fletchling. Literally, like when he said that, it was over here, so I think it was from resetting the gate. But then I told my mom. I was like, yeah, there's like a bunch of bird Pokemon on signposts in this game. Because my mom was like, my mom even asked of all things, like, how do they fit all these Pokemon in a city? Because my best friend was like, how do these Pokemon take over, like, what happened to these Pokemon? They just take over the city? I was like, yep, that's exactly what happened. And then my mom the same day asked, how do they fit, like, what do they do, like, how do they fit all the Pokemon in the city? Like, what do they do to, like, make them fit in the city? I was, like, explaining to her how they put bird Pokemon on, like, light posts and stuff. But she's like, oh, that's actually really cool. She was like, that's actually really cool that they did that. And then the moment I told my mom that, I found a shiny fletchling on a light post. So I literally, a street light. So I literally, like, have, like, the most stories with shiny fletchling right now, I think. The shiny fletchling in this game actually has a story. And that's something I really like about older shinies. And that's something I really like about Pokemon Go. I feel like a lot of the shinies that I have in Pokemon Go have a story behind them. And that's something what I really like about shinies in the older games. Is a lot of shinies in the older games have a story behind them, and I like that for myself a lot. I really do. Like it's like that's the one thing that the shinies being so easy to get now is kind of missing. Is like the shinies don't really have a story anymore. You know, there's no journey to the shiny. It's just you know, resetting the gate over and over again, or you finding a mass outbreak and having a 1 in 100 chance of getting a shiny, or you doing a mass outbreak in the other game and having a 1 in 800 chance of getting a shiny, whatever the odds are. Like the thing about shinies in some of the newer Switch games, specifically, like probably all of them actually, like even Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, even when you're shiny hunting 1 in 4096, there's no story behind any shiny. Maybe like in the Great Marsh, that's like kind of it. There's no story behind shiny Darkrai. There's no story behind shiny Shannon. There's no story behind shiny Arceus. They're all 1 in 4096. There's no story behind shiny Fiona. There's no story. I mean, maybe there's some stories behind some of your monsters and why you bred them. Like for me, I bred some shinies for my cats that passed away and my cats that are alive still. You know, but there's no story behind like as many shinies anymore in the Switch era of Pokemon, because besides Sword and Shield, it's very easy to get shinies. Shinies are very easy to get. They're incredibly easy to get. It's so easy to get shinies. So that's what I think the problem is the Switch Pokemon games is missing the journey to getting the shiny. Like the journey isn't there most of the time. With most shiny hunts, there's really no journey, because you're kind of just doing the same thing for the same reason that everyone else is doing, instead of it coming through from you. You know what I mean? So like when I went for like my shiny Shadow Raikou and Coliseum, that had a whole journey to it. I'm actually gonna try to order. Oh yeah, I should probably. I'm gonna order it in a couple of days. I'm gonna wait until I buy my storage unit. I'm gonna order a Japanese copy of Ruby or Sapphire, because I did look it up. You can do Mount Battle with Ruby or Sapphire. So that being said, I'll probably get a Japanese copy of Ruby or Sapphire so I can actually do Mount Battle with it. I did read online you can do Mount Battle with it. It's a language unlocked, region unlocked, which even on playing with GameCube, you can still trade with a Japanese game and connect with a Japanese game. So that's really cool. I was kind of worried about that since the GameCube games are region locked. But that's really cool. So I'll probably order a Japanese Ruby and start my Ribbon Quest soon. I want to make a documentary type of video, like kind of like inspired from Absol blogs, like Shiny Shadow Raikou, Ribbon Quest, Shiny Shadow Raikou the movie, or Master Ball List, Ribbon Quest, Master Ball List, Shiny Shadow Raikou the movie, and it's kind of like a documentary type of movie, and I was gonna make it into like a kind of documentary style sort of movie, you know what I mean? And yeah. And I was gonna put all my clips of me trying to get all the ribbons and like doing the battle tower, doing the breeding, doing the like breeding teams, like doing the whatever else I was doing with it. It takes so long. Wi-Fi tower is gonna be hell. I might actually have to have my friend Brandon help me with that one, because he said that he knows how to connect. I think he knows how to connect his Diamond Pearl Platinum to his phone for the hotspot, because I heard you can use a hotspot from your phone for the old DS Wi-Fi, but the new DS Wi-Fi you can't. Like the newer games you can, but the older DS games, you can't use like newer Wi-Fi for them. You have to like use like these really old Wi-Fis, or you have to like use a hotspot on your phone to get it to work. In Gen 4 specifically. I remember that cloning glitch with Diamond and Pearl. We might be able to do that now, guys. Like without people stealing your shiny. That looks shiny. I can't tell. He looks shiny twice. I'm just gonna keep resetting. He doesn't look shiny anymore. I swear he's gonna be shiny. He's gonna look shiny. Like, I'm just gonna know he's shiny. Like, there's gonna be no questioning it. There's really gonna be no questioning it. Yo, what's up, Blade King? Yo, what's up? How's it going? I like your anime profile pic. What's up, dude? Welcome in. Holy crap, yo! Yo, what up, Ruth? I remember you, this K-Rool. What's up, dude? I saw you last night. I didn't know you subbed. Thank you. What's up, guys? I'm sorry I hate to break it to you. I'm ending stream in like a little bit. Damn, 7 viewers all of a sudden. Right before I end, dude. Right before I end, y'all are coming through. I hate to break it to you guys. But I'm ending soon. I did play metal guitar. Yeah, of course, dude. Of course, you're welcome. I play metal guitar, I play Smash Bros. I mainly play Pokemon on my channel, but I do other things. Like, I don't want to be seen for one thing, so I always tell you guys before you subscribe what I do, because I want to make sure that you guys, like, you know, like, don't subscribe to me expecting to only see Pokemon. Somebody's like, wait, Smash Brothers, unsub. Or wait, Metal Guitar, unsub. Wait, old school games, unsub. Can we trade? I will sub. Hell yeah, dude, I'll trade you. Give me... Oh yeah, we're good. It's too, yeah, I'll trade you right now, bro. Here's the trade code, by the way. Give me a second. Oops. Let me see. I'm trying to... Damn it. This is the trade code, bro. And your name is Casey, right? You're Casey? I think I remember. I'm trying to think what I want to trade here. I already gave you a magic heart. I think I'm gonna give you this fletchling. Oh, Casper. Wait. Oh, okay. I had to look back. Sorry, I remember it was like started with a C. I'll give you this fletchling. Actually, wait, no, you know what? No, wait. I'm gonna give you this Staryu. This isn't on Alpha, but I'm giving you this shiny Staryu. Actually. This is my only non-alpha shiny Staryu that I got like 4 shiny alpha Staryus and 1 normal Staryu somehow. Nah, dude, bro, I already told you I only have 1. I only have 1, bro. And if you like you said you'll trade me and you'll sub, and if I only have 1, dude, like I don't want to trade it right now. So if you don't want to subscribe to me because I only have 1 of these guys, it's kind of up to you. I'll give you this Staryu if you want. You want the Staryu? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to respond. Do you want the Staryu? I already told you last night, dude. I'm not doing it. So, if you don't want to, you know, subscribe to me, that's fine. That's totally okay, dude. Because you didn't tell me the green snake until I went into the trade. I guess. You know what? Bro, that's fine, dude. We don't need to trade, man. If you don't want to sub, it's okay. I don't care. It's all personal. It's just Pokemon, dude. And it's just YouTube, and it's just the internet. I'm good, bro. Okay? I'm sorry. I know that's lame, but I already told you last night. I just decided it's not really, yeah. Doesn't really sound like you're down for that. I don't want the Froakie to flee. Alright, there's no shinies in here. Yeah, see, like, if I want people to subscribe too, I want them to not, like, obviously, like, be like, oh, I'll subscribe to you if you actually give me that one Pokemon that you have, there's a shiny. That there's only one of. You know, I only have 1 of that, you know. I saved. I know that's lame of me, but it is what it is. You know what? I think I'm gonna catch this fletchling in a basketball. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going for broke. Are you kidding me? Please be there. Please don't autosave. Please don't autosave. It was gone. Don't autosave. And I wasted my fastball. That's so dirty. Maybe that's what I get. Maybe that's bad karma. Don't save. Oh, okay, it's still there. What do I do here? I'm gonna knock it out. I'm gonna knock it out. Dude! What do you do? What am I supposed to do here? What am I actually supposed to do here? I can't sneak up on it. Can't sneak up on it, dude. I really can't. I'm trying. Bro, can I please just... Can I please just sneak up on it? What the fuck, dude? How did I miss? Dude, I kind of want to brush my hair because I'm like not... I don't feel like comfortable. I know it's like cringe, that's cringe brushing my hair on stream, but I look kind of bad, dude, not gonna lie. I didn't really like get ready before streaming. I want to look good in the shiny clip, you know? I gotta look good while catching this freaking fletchling. I'm out here representing my piercings, dude, my piercing bro. What up, Steven? I got a pro controller. I got a wired one. Power 8. Because I don't want to pay $95 for a damn controller. Hold on. Yes, bro, I found a shiny. I can't believe that, like... Okay, I gotta really... Hold on. Got him in the fastball, dude. Let's go. We got him in the fastball. That's good karma. That's good karma. In the fastball. Okay, that one's gonna be a kept one. I'm gonna keep that one. Nice. Let's go, dude. Hey. I don't know. Shiny Fletchling loves me. I'm gonna name this one Keep. Dude, the last ball looks so good on it. That like that's a perfect ball for Fletchling. It matches so good. I have to look at shiny. I don't think it's as good for Tiny Talonflame. I might have to use like a level ball for that. I would name you. That's good karma. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. The new model Nintendo. Maybe. Let me see. I'm just gonna name it Keep this one. Cause this one is cool. Keep. I'm just gonna call it Keep. Keep. There we go. Cause that one's like... That's just a placeholder name. I was just gonna trade one of these to somebody too. I was gonna trade it to Stardew actually. And bro was like, I guess. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna trade it to somebody who actually wants it. No, to somebody who says, I guess. You know. And I don't, you know, it's fine if he doesn't subscribe, dude. I don't need it. I know I sound desperate for subscribers. I'm not desperate enough where I'm just gonna trade somebody a shiny that, like, I only have one of. It's not like I really care that much about that shiny Atkins. I'll probably get a better one, but I still don't want to trade it while I don't have one. You know what I mean? I mean, it's really easy to get shinies. So, alright guys, well, we got a shiny on stream. We got a fastball shiny Fletchling. Anyways, guys, PokeGuitarist Jake setting out Rock on St. Metal Deuces. Have yourselves a good night, and my piercing broke tonight, so that's why I keep touching my face. Anyways, guys, y'all take care. PokeGuitarist Jake signing out. Rock on St. Metal Deuces. Good night. Thank you for being here, as always. Well, I do what I love to do. Take care. Out here representing FROAKIE, because why not? Good night, guys. Bye. I'm sick. I gotta feel better. Good night.